The US Senate has officially approved billionaire private astronaut Jared Isaacman as the new head of NASA, marking a rare instance where a private entrepreneur with hands-on spaceflight experience will lead America's premier space agency. Interestingly, Isaacman maintains a close professional and personal relationship with SpaceX founder Elon Musk, a connection that many believe will further strengthen NASA's partnership with private industry. His path to leadership was anything but straightforward. Former President Donald Trump first proposed Isaacman's name in early 2024, later withdrew the nomination amid controversy, and eventually put it forward once again. NASA's new administrator, Jared Isaacman, said, quote, "Well, it is official now. I want to again express my sincere appreciation to President Donald J. Trump for nominating me to lead NASA, and to the United States Senate and Chairman Cruz for their diligence and fairness throughout the confirmation process. I am grateful to Secretary Duffy for his leadership as acting administrator during this transition. And to my wife Monica, my family, my friend Senator Sheehy, and everyone who offered their support along the way." Unquote. This appointment ends an almost year-long vacancy at the top of NASA, a period during which key missions were delayed and internal leadership gaps became increasingly apparent. At just 42 years old, Isaacman brings both business acumen and personal experience, having financed and flown on 2 major SpaceX civilian missions, including the groundbreaking Inspiration 4 flight. Jared Isaacman was born on February 11, 1983. He grew up in New Jersey as youngest of 4 children. He became fascinated with aviation and space at a young age. Isaacman left traditional high school early, completed GED equivalency instead. He founded United Bank Card in 1999, rebranded as Shift 4 Payments, and made his fortune with Shift 4, which handles billions of transactions on an annual basis. Isaacman is an accomplished pilot. He has more than 7,000 flight hours. He also set a world record in 2009 for circumnavigating globe in a light jet where he completed the flight in 61 hours, which was roughly 20 hours faster than previous record. In September 2024, he commanded Polaris Dawn, first mission of Polaris program, and conducted the farthest human spaceflight since Apollo 17. Jared Isaacman was sworn in as NASA's 15th administrator in December 2025. His appointment comes at a moment when NASA is relying more than ever on SpaceX for cargo deliveries, astronaut transport, and lunar hardware development under the Artemis program. Back in December 2024, Trump described Isaacman as an accomplished business leader and philanthropist, praising his entrepreneurial record and commitment to advancing America's presence in space. The nomination was delayed for months when relations between Trump and Elon Musk soured dramatically in mid-2024, freezing any progress on Isaacman's confirmation. Reports from that period suggest that Trump accused Musk of lobbying for one of his own confidants to be appointed NASA administrator, a move the former president viewed as an overreach. During a press interaction, Trump labeled Musk's involvement as inappropriate, asserting that NASA's leadership should not be influenced by the private sector or corporate interests. The disagreement eventually erupted into a full-blown feud on X, formerly Twitter, where Trump and Musk exchanged public barbs in June, drawing widespread attention from the media and investors alike. In a notable softening of tone, Musk later expressed regret over his harsh comments, saying he had tremendous respect for Trump's leadership and hoped to move past the online conflict. By October 2025, Trump confirmed that relations with Musk had improved significantly, describing their current ties as good and emphasizing shared goals for the future of American space exploration. Following this reconciliation, Trump renominated Isaacman in November, and the Senate's recent approval officially confirms him as NASA's next head, bringing an entrepreneurial focus to the agency. One of Isaacman's top priorities is to ensure that American astronauts return to the moon before China does, a symbolic milestone in the renewed global race for lunar dominance. President Trump has repeatedly spoken of his vision to establish a permanent lunar base, describing it as crucial for resource extraction, research, and eventual interplanetary missions. Isaacman's confirmation comes at a time of intense competition between the United States and China, with both nations accelerating their space programs in pursuit of technological superiority. China, for its part, operates its own fully functional space station and continues to conduct regular crewed missions, steadily expanding its launch and deep space research capabilities. Meanwhile, the United States increasingly depends on partnerships with private space companies such as SpaceX and Blue Origin to execute its next-generation space strategy and maintain leadership in orbit and beyond.
25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that we will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.